Bluetooth hearts. We pair but never connect. Signal strong but respect, deflect. Love sent through frequency, but can you hear me intimately? We scrolling, swiping, liking, ghosting. Inbox full, but hearts still posting. Searching for a match with no intention to charge. Drained batteries, trying to love large. Bluetooth hearts tethered in the moment, unplugged by the morning. Do we link out of love or loneliness? Eyes locked, but spirit roam. Touch without tone, connection, no home. We need soul Wi-Fi. Not temporary tethering, not just skin, but spirit weathering. So I ask you, when you sync, is it soul deep or just another device you'll delete? Welcome to Soulconnection's Conversation for Your Soul live podcast talk show, Grown Folk Table Talk. That's right, y'all. Y'all know who it is. It's your girl Slim. Self-love is mandatory, and that is a fact. Today, we are talking about Bluetooth hearts. That's right, Bluetooth hearts. We vibe, we pair, but do we connect? Clock it. Okay, got it? Okay. So today I'm going to introduce my panel who will be engaging in this conversation with these wonderful questions that we do have. Allow me to introduce my panel to you.
What's going on out there, y'all? It's your man Ira Soul, up and coming R&B neo soul singer, hailing from Pittsburgh, PA, all day. Let's go.
Okay, so you neo soul, Jill Scott, D'Angelo, neo soul.
Like you gotta try to be all the above. So
okay, but there's only one Ira Soul. Give me some on that. Okay, all right. Okay, Ira. So, why don't you drop something for the people? Let them feel that soul, baby. Let them feel that soul. Okay.
Tell me, why did you let love in? Wasn't that faithful? Why did you pretend? Did you love me the way that I loved you?
Yes! Okay. Anything else you want to pay me? $9.95. That was good. I felt that. Jodeci. I felt that. Vibe coming through. Okay, Ira. Thank you. Next on the panel we have.
The name is Dre, aka D-Daddification. I am a hip hop artist. Also, I'm a screenwriter, a director, and a graphic designer. Many things along the lines. I'm from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
That's my home. MDMA all day.
Okay, so you said you're like a producer, correct?
Yes.
So, have you produced any movies, videos, anything of that nature?
Yes, I produced several films, short films, and now I've ventured into actually full-length films.
Okay.
The one I just put out was After the Call,
Okay.
which was an hour and 40 minutes. It's a romantic thriller.
Okay, and where can people find that at? Is it out? Is it on Tubi? Is it on YouTube?
Actually, I'm still trying to put it on. It was in theaters, in Parkway Theater.
Oh.
Yeah, now I'm trying to get it on platforms now while I'm currently filming my current film, which is called Some Repetitions, which is a psychological horror film.
Okay.
Which actually, as you know, you're a part of, and Ira Soul.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
And that will be coming out this year, 2026, so we're looking out for it.
Okay. Well, much love and success to you and you. And this man right here on the panel, y'all know who he is. He comes every time I need him. Every time I tell him, you always got to sit at my table, baby. The man needs no introduction, but I'm going to give it to him anyway. Go ahead.
Hey, y'all. This is Tiger from 106 Keeping It Being. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here. Always going to be here to be a part of your brand and to help you tell your story. So thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you. First of all, thank you all for your time, your energy, and most important, your thoughts. It is greatly appreciated, especially on this topic, basically emotional connection in a digital world, Bluetooth heart. So I really appreciate that. So we're just going to dive right in. We're going to talk about the temporary connections that we mistake for something solid. Like we crave emotional connection in a digital world, but we still end up buffering. So here's the thing, Soul Tribe, right? Bluetooth is short range. It's temporary. So once you step out of range, the signal dies, right? Can you hear me now? No. Press one. Can't. A lot of us are loving on Bluetooth frequencies, close in the moment, but disconnected in the meaning. So I want to talk to you about what does pairing look like without bonding? Like, have you ever felt emotionally alone even when somebody is available? Like, if you're with somebody and someone's available, have you ever felt emotionally alone? Please, anyone.
I think if people ain't with you, like you could be with somebody, even you could be with somebody for a very long time, and just because you're together don't mean you're together. You may be in it more than the other person is. Like when you first start in a relationship, y'all connect. You know how relationships start off. They jump off.
Honeymoon phase.
You couldn't tear each other apart. Then after a while, I believe that people get into it for the wrong reasons. When you first start off, it's new, so it's exciting. One person might be in it because they really was feeling it. They really want to make something out of it. Another person might have been in it because maybe the aesthetics of it all.
Okay.
So once all that starts winding down, one person starts pulling away, the other one's still invested. So while that person that's still invested is still with you, the other one's there and kind of just on what you call like co-pilot. They just kind of moving along.
Cruise control, right? Okay.
So they're there, but they're not there.
Okay, and I believe you were starting to say something, right, Ty?
When I was younger, and I'm finding out now that most men are emotionally alert, and so we were told to suppress our emotions.
Way down in the jungle deep.
You don't do anything. You just show up, do what you got to do, and keep it moving. But as I got older, I've been in several relationships where I've said that to them. You're with me, but I feel emotionally like we're not connected.
Like disconnect.
Like you emotionally starved me. Emotionally, like they were starving me. At least that's what I felt.
So you felt as if they didn't have, like, I don't know, emotional intelligence, would I say?
I think most women have emotional intelligence. I just think they just were starving me emotionally.
For what you felt you needed.
What's crazy, I say this to women all the time. You'll give me your body, but you won't give me your...
That's a word. Did you get that?
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
Like you'll give me your body, but you won't give me your heart. Make that make sense.
Okay, well, so back in for you, Mr. Soul himself. We're going to dive deep into the soul.
Nah, to be honest with you, I never really experienced that.
Oh.
I never really experienced the emotional.
Like a disconnect where you were available or you were available and the person was available. So you were kind of like on the same path with you and your lady.
Yeah,
oh, good. That's a great vibe.
Yeah, my first love, God rest my first love, so I never experienced that. We were in love. We were truly in love. And that was my heart and soul. Like no arguments, true love.
How long were y'all together?
We were together 7 years. She was actually, I'm from here. She was from Philadelphia.
Philly, so you say? Yeah. Okay. I grew up in
so,
okay.
We just connected. You know what I mean? Social media, Facebook, and I didn't claim her. She claimed me.
Until you did claim her. That's why
she claimed me, and it was like they know me from a can of paint. So she must have heard because of me doing the music.
Oh, okay.
So I guess that's what won her over. But just out of the blue, just said, I don't know you, but I'm digging you. I'm like, okay.
Okay, look at that. Go for what you want.
For 7 years we've been together, and then all of a sudden she passed in December 2022.
Oh.
And right before Christmas, and that right there, that
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. First of all, you have my condolences on that.
She wouldn't want me to be like this, but she's just she has a birthday coming up.
Well, happy birthday! Happy birthday to her. Her
name was Nikki.
Nikki.
And she was always my ride or die. Was there for me. And I'm just trying to stay strong.
Yeah. Okay, now I understand where your soul. Okay, Honorable. Okay. Well, thank you for being vulnerable and sharing that.
It's true love for me.
Okay. And just out of curiosity, and again, no disrespect to you or Nikki, have you dated since Nikki?
Yeah.
Or have you?
And that right there is just I don't know what was I thinking, and it just didn't turn out right. You know what I mean? You can't force something on me that I don't want to go through.
Right.
Like, we're talking about marriage. You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing about me. I never said no.
Okay.
But I believe in taking my time and making sure it's right.
Amen.
And I guess things don't happen. You don't get your way. And here I am today. Just all I can do is put in my music and just that song I was singing.
Yeah.
That's what inspired me to write.
Okay, I felt that in the soul.
Yeah,
that's why I said you bring it back to the 90s. I felt a
that's
meaning
why,
in
That's
that.
why I wrote Why Don't You Love Me?
Okay.
That's for breakup. Basically, when things don't go your way, you gotta move on. You got your life. You can't be in life miserable.
Right. Misery loves company. You're absolutely right.
What it did was just it freed me to do what I do, continue to do what I do, and here I am with the podcast.
Okay.
Working with my man's right here.
Okay, we definitely appreciate you. Yeah. We definitely appreciate it. Yeah. Well, thank you. So let me ask you guys, so what are some signs, because he specifically said he never really encountered that. What are some signs that someone may be present in the body, but not in the heart? Like in a relationship, like you're here, because you were referencing that a little bit, so were you. Can you elaborate more?
Well, like he said, people are with you for many different reasons. Some people are with you because of convenience. I've said that before. You're with me because I'm a convenience to you. And so, like my therapist says all the time, you got to learn to walk away.
Just say no, walk away.
Just walk away.
Yep, no is a complete sentence.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I heard something yesterday that says, complaining to people don't change them.
Yeah.
Your absence does.
Yep.
So you could complain all day, that's not going to change it. But if you walk away, your absence, now they're forced.
Yeah.
They're forced to change. They're forced to do something because you ain't there.
You ain't there no more. You ain't the doorstep. And for you, Dre? What are some signs? Do you remember the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever been in a relationship where you can be in the room with somebody, you can talk with them, and you're talking to them, but they're in their phone. They never lift their head up to even talk. Now they're responding kinda, but you're having a conversation, kind of just looking at them, but they're not. And it's not till you like stop and pull away. They're like, oh, what? You know what I mean? So you're not really there with me. You know what I mean? Whatever's going on the phone. And then when you say something and get upset about it, it's like, well, I was listening to both of you. I was paying attention.
I was multitasking. Mothers, we multitask a lot. Okay.
Like, I think that's probably one of the most disrespectful and hurtful if you care.
Yeah.
I'm sitting and trying to tell you either about my day or just try to talk to you.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't do that.
So you said something I want to piggyback off of you, Tiger. You said convenience, right? And some people in a relationship for convenience and just say no and walk away. A whole Reagan campaign. It's like, no, I'm just joking. But I was asking this because how can you confuse access like that with intimacy?
That's a tough question. I'm pretty sure it's probably easy to do. I'm pretty sure I've done it. Just because somebody's available doesn't mean that they're there for you. It doesn't mean that it's intimate or that it's good. It just means you have access to them. They have access to you. But is the heart involved?
Yeah, right. Are we connected? Right, absolutely. Ira, what about you? Like, how can people confuse access with intimacy? That's a good question. Come back to you, Dre. Or how do you feel that people can do that? Like,
how they confuse access with intimacy. having access to somebody and y'all actually the act of having sex and stuff like that, I think intimacy has to have some type of passion to it. It has to have something that actually makes it feel like you're both in it. You know what I mean? Because you can, like you said, have access to somebody's body and it just feels like you should like to do it. So you do
Right.
it. That's not really, it's not really intimacy to me. You know, I would like to think that it takes both people to have a real connection in the intimacy. I don't think it's just a one-way street.
That's the way I feel too. Like when you said, like the convenience, right? Like because I conveniently have access to you because you're always available when I call. I'm confusing that with some type of intimacy and not just physical intimacy. You know what I mean? Emotional intimacy, us verbally speaking, whatever. It's just it's a convenience to speak. You understand what I'm trying to say? So. That's my opinion.
And like you said, there's different levels of intimacy.
There is. There absolutely is. There absolutely is.
And guys like attention just as much as women.
Okay.
Guys like to be touched on, and just randomly, just sitting there watching the game or playing the game or just sitting there just chilling. You just come over and rub his shoulders and stuff like that. Now a guy will massage a woman's feet, her shoulders and stuff like that. Men love that too.
Okay, you said reciprocating the energy, right? Okay.
Yeah, that really, because we feel like it's just a one way. You want me to just massage. He might love doing it. It's not that he doesn't like to do it, but sometimes he might have a hard day, and I don't think you need. He should have to always ask for it, because if you have to ask for it, you don't really want to do it. You'll do it because he asked for it, and that takes everything out.
Take the meaning out of it.
Yeah, if you see it, just come over and be like, honey, how's your day? It doesn't have to be a 45-minute massage, but show that, you care that, about his comfort, about his peace, and about stuff like that.
Now, excuse me, Ira, you were saying something underneath your breath over
I
here.
was saying, like, what he was saying, like, that's what I like.
He said, okay, for them more. Yes, it strokes your egos. It strokes the male ego. Okay.
Nothing like having a woman's touch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like massage.
Amen.
My thing is head rubs.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a gentleman, so like
cater to the women too.
Yeah. I give her a nice foot massage, a nice little massage on the back.
Okay. Well, thank you for all of your opinions.
Absolutely.
So, in today's world with emotional delays, ghosting, and dry responses, that buffering circle just ain't on your home screen. It's in your relationship life, right? You see it buffering, keep going and keep going. How do you respond to the signals that's when you see love fading? How do you respond to that?
And you gotta turn it on and turn it off. So since you said buffering,
right, buffering. Like how do you adjust to that?
You gotta reset yourself.
Okay, reset.
That's basically what buffering is. Basically like taking
you gotta
time, unplug yourself,
Control Alt Delete.
Okay. Yup, Control Delete. Oh my God.
Okay.
You just read my mind. I was going to say Control Delete.
Go ahead, Trey.
I think once you see it slipping, you just gotta get a good hold of it.
Okay.
Like you gotta get a hold of it and rework it.
Okay.
Like I think with some people, once they see it going, they just kind of let it go. And when you let it go, I never suggest you let go of anything that you really want to
let it go. Sorry.
I don't suggest you let go of anything that you want to keep.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you don't want to keep it, then by all means. But I think that it takes two people to fight for something, not just one person. And that's how you
But
and for you, Tiger?
But you also have to have have an adult conversation.
It's all about communication.
Sit down and have that adult conversation with that other person.
Yeah.
And find out if this isn't what they want, then you gotta have that. It might hurt, might be uncomfortable, but then you might have to walk away.
So that also becomes a conversation of between comprehension and having a conversation.
Yeah.
Like I can sit here and talk to you all day, but are you understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Definitely.
You understand?
But that's the difference. Like people think communication and conversation is the same thing, and it's not. Like we can have a conversation and just talk about anything, movies and all that type of stuff. Communication, I'm letting you know if there's something on my mind that bothers me, or something that needs to be done between us or addressed or something like that. So we can fix it in that moment. Here's where we're at. Here's how I feel. Here's what's going on. Blah blah blah. I'm communicating that to you so you understand it. And then now, if you choose not to listen to it, that stops the communication. Because we're not communicating. I'm communicating.
It also stops the comprehension because I'm choosing not to listen to you.
You choose not to listen to me.
Okay.
Now, if I tell you and you say, okay, I get it, I never looked at it that way, and then you tell me, now we have a better understanding, we can fix the problem that we probably didn't see in the first place. But if you choose not to, listen to me, then that's what shuts down communication, that's what kills a relationship.
Okay. Now, do people give warnings before disconnecting or disappearing? Do you feel like people give warnings? And if so, what are some warnings that you've seen or even if that you've experienced?
I think their body
from
language
people?
changed.
I was just going to say that.
Everybody on the same page. You were missing page. Okay, body language.
She ain't coming to bed the same before. a big grandma pants.
But hold on, grandma had 13 kids back in the day, okay? 13 kids.
I would say, basically the mood swings.
Mood swings.
Yeah, definitely mood
Okay.
swings. He said his body language earlier.
Yeah.
But definitely mood swings.
Okay, and some signs from you, Dre?
Yeah, there's always signs sometimes. And most of the time we blow it off because, we in love with the person, so and probably thinking I'm overreacting. But there's always little things that change.
Pick up on.
And it might be the slightest thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Y'all might have had a favorite show y'all watched all the time. But now she just watched it without you. And it's like, wait a minute.
How dare you watch Power Force without me?
Exactly.
Sorry.
So, and it seems so small and insignificant, but
that's our show.
That's
the emotional connection
right there.
We were connected through that Bluetooth
So
while we watched the show. But no, I'm not feeling what you're saying.
So are you saying we should have our connection should be better than Bluetooth?
Absolutely. We should be connected.
So what's
We're
the
not
next?
pairing.
What's beyond?
I'm trying to be in your system.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Hard drive, software. Yeah, in your system. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of connection. When I move, you move. That's like that. Yeah. We sit and text messages at the same time because we on the same frequency. Babe, I was thinking about you. Shut up, babe, because I was just about to text you.
Is that possible?
Yes.
It is?
Yes. Me and Marjorie do it every now and then. I don't know where. I don't know where. He said, we're just about to text you, or he get me, or I'll get him, and we were on that same wavelength. So yes, that definitely is possible. So in regards to these questions, I had a little bit of my thoughts, and I just wanted to sprinkle a little razzle dazzle in there because I feel like we accept weak connections only because we're afraid to be offline. We're scared, living in ego. We're scared to be offline. So we shy away from strong connections. Okay. You know what I mean? People don't want to be held accountable. We'd rather pair fast than to sit by ourselves, to take time out to figure out this ain't good for me. I need a quick fix. Would you say convenience? Just want to clock that if I could. And we feel real love because it takes more than a quick sync. It takes vulnerability. And then when you're vulnerable, vulnerability ain't got no filters. Who said that? Which one of y'all said that ain't got no filters? Like, you're being vulnerable. You wide open. You know what I mean? And that makes us afraid of that. Okay. So if you have a relationship and you're going through this where you're pairing, you're vibing, but you're not connecting, so let's try to reboot. Let's try to reconnect, right? So I'm going to ask you, gentlemen, in your relationships, or have you ever seen like reconnecting, rebuilding, like what does emotional intimacy look like? Not physical intimacy in 2026, but modern now emotional intimacy look like?
See, I think people think that to have a successful relationship, it always got to be, like you said, not physical. You can really tune up a relationship and not even be physical. It could be how you look at each other. True. It could be the words that you say to each other.
True.
The encouragement. It's how y'all move within each other. the physical is just that's just an added bonus.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
that's a nice bonus to it. But if you can build all that without the physical, you will last forever.
And for you, Ira, you were feeling it. You were feeling. I see you head bobbing over here. You was feeling it.
Nah, cause like my man is real, man.
Yeah.
Like what he's saying is true. It's real. Like,
You agree with him?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that. You, Tiger?
Yeah, I agree with him. This life we live in is it's different. It's crazy. It's wild.
Yeah.
It's
It's different.
It's all of those things,
It's
and then throw love in there, and then you're taking two worlds,
Traditional
trying to
modern.
bring them together.
What's going on here?
That's hard.
Yeah, it is. It is. It creates a lot of issues, and that's why we're trying to navigate to find this. How can you reboot? Because a Bluetooth heart can be recharged, but only if it's prioritized, funded on a real connection with real energy, intentions, right?
Okay.
What is your intentions with me or with whomever you're in a relationship? You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
So, what are some real life ways to build deeper connections? Or sometimes do you feel like, can we reset the device? Or some hearts are just no longer compatible?
Yes.
I think some hearts are. Sometimes when it's over, it's over.
When it's done, it's done.
It's a wrap.
Okay, okay. But before it's not, what can you ways that you can offer a deeper connection? So we'll just put it to you like this. Right now, modern world 2026, you meet a beautiful woman, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you guys are vibing,
Yeah.
you guys are linking, but you want to feel a connection with her, right? What are some ways or what are some things that you would do or say to try to build the connection, if there's even one there? Because I'm definitely firm in energy. Okay, if your energy ain't matching mine, you got that guy.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna say, ask questions.
Okay, yeah.
You gotta ask.
Absolutely.
Before you can know a woman, you have to ask questions to get to know that person. Like, what's her hopes and dreams? What does she want to do?
Yeah.
You know, like I ask questions.
Like
what does she want to do?
dig deep. Like I'm
Yeah,
trying to find
you-
out. What are you
because
healing
that's-
from? What did you heal from, sir?
Because
Okay, what stages do you feel that you're in, sir?
That's
Okay, did you work on that?
I said
Have you
that
been in
woman's gonna
therapy
do with a
for
man.
that?
I
Yeah,
said that
absolutely
woman's
right.
gonna do with a man.
You're absolutely
It's gonna be
right.
the same thing. That's what I would do with a woman.
And for you, Dre?
That's the whole dating process. Basically, is talking, getting to know each other, sitting down, eating in the restaurant, on the towel in the grass, or just have some coffee, whatever you want to do. I think that communication and getting to know each other and laying it all out on the table. Don't send your representative. Send the person that you are. Because be yourself in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because if you're not, if you are who you are and they don't like who you are, then there you go. You move on.
Right.
But if you put yourself out there and they're like, this girl crazy, I think I like that.
I get
Then there you go. Then y'all can make that work.
Right.
Just be yourself. Put you out there and see what goes from there.
And for you, Tiger?
I think to piggyback off these two gentlemen, get to know them, ask questions, and be candid and keep it a bean.
Keep it real.
Keep it real. Keep it funky. Be you, and ask them, what do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want from yourself?
Right, I definitely agree with that.
No.
Because, are we building something or are we just wasting battery here? What's going on? We just scrolling
Because
this
remember, some
right
people
here?
just want to play around.
Right, absolutely.
But say that.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Say that.
Clarity's key,
Yeah,
right?
keep it real.
Okay.
That's what you want, that's what it is, and that's what it is. But if you want to do something more than that, and we want to build something out of this, then yeah, let's take it there.
Right. So basically, from their answers, do they speak the frequency or your soul language? Or y'all on the same frequency through y'all soul language by asking these questions? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Time tells all things.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where do you see this future going? Is the question.
Yeah, where you see yourself at? Yeah,
that's the
definitely.
question.
Questions is key. Getting that
Absolutely.
clarity. That way you be able to know, boop, boop, here, boop, boop, there.
For sure.
boom.
For
Absolutely,
sure.
absolutely. So Bluetooth hearts are strong if they're in range, right? And if you're out of range, then the signal dies. And then what you do, you get close back in because you got to reconnect. And then once you can reconnect, you start to build, right? And correct me if I'm wrong. Your battery starts to build up. You start your your Bluetooth percentages go up. Make it sound like Vandal, right? Yeah, you get recharge. But if only if it's in the presence of like honesty, intentional energy, like I was saying, and in the presence of a true human being with great intentions behind y'all's connection, right? So this week's Soul Trap, I don't want to say it for y'all. So this week's Soul Trap, I want you to ask yourself, are you connected or are you just paired? Are you loving out of fullness or out of habit, right? Because Bluetooth hearts are easy, but soul Wi-Fi is a legacy. So stop letting people pair with you just so they can play their own playlist, right? And I don't know about you. Listen, look, I got bars today. Listen, I don't know about you, but I'm tired of having love getting dropped in mid sentence. Like, what? Hello? Can you love me now? I know I'm tired of that. Okay. So if this resonated with you, or if you know somebody who's still scrolling, still swiping, and still trying to find a date with a purpose, please send them this, share this, copy paste this, let them know about this. Tell them to hop on Bluetooth. We can figure this out. So if this resonated with you, or if you find someone who's out there who's still swiping, still sharing, still pairing, but no connection, or still trying to date with a purpose, please go ahead, copy, paste, and share this. I greatly appreciate that. Ira, do you have any more questions, thoughts, concerns regarding the segment? And please tell the people where they can find you.
First of all, I want to say this was an honor to be on your podcast.
Oh, thank you.
And I learned something new today.
Okay.
And and also you can find me at follow me on TikTok at IraSoul260. You can find my music at irasoul.bandcamp.com. All streaming platforms. I'm on digital platforms with Bandcamp.
Okay.
And check out my music videos all on YouTube. Check out my latest single I just dropped called, what I sung earlier, is called Why Don't You Love Me? All streaming platforms.
I hear that. Why don't y'all?
IraSoul.bandcamp.com.
There you go. Please, Dre, go ahead and tell the people where they can find you. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments in regards to today's segment, Bluetooth Hearts.
Well, it's more of a comment. Yeah, I would say for anybody out there, when it comes down to love, it's not as difficult as people make it seem if both people are invested in it. I do believe that if both people are working at it and lifting the couch at the same time, it's hard to lift the couch when you're by yourself. When you're lifting it together, it's a lot easier to do. If we learn to do it together, instead of just putting it down when it gets heavy, we'll make it work. So that's mainly what I want to say. Don't give up on love when it gets hard. The name is Dre, aka D Daddification. I am an MC, hip hop artist, also a movie producer, director, writer, all that type of jazz. You can see a lot of my films on YouTube. I have a movie out called After the Call, and a movie that I'm working on now called Surreptitious, a psychological horror film that's coming out this year. And I do want to thank you for having me up on this piece. Very informative. I love a great conversation.
I appreciate that. You, my main man. Go ahead, Ty. Tell me what to do, baby.
Thank you for having me as always. I guess the biggest thing I have about the Bluetooth thing is you can pair too many people. You can pair more than one person on it.
Right.
So how do you connected to me when you're connected to other people? When you're paired with other people. But other than that, you can catch me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all 106 Keep It a Bean. It's a platform, other people and for other people. And everyone has a voice and everyone has a right to be heard. It's a safe place for you to tell your story, whatever that is. Hey, thank you for having me.
Thank you all for coming and sharing your energy thoughts. I definitely did love this segment. I want to give a shout out to Tons here in East Liberty Clothing Store for this wonderful space that we were able to rent out. The lighting, the scenery, everything is beautiful. And y'all already know who it is. It's your girl Slim. You can find me everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, but definitely on Facebook under Soulconnection. You can definitely find me there. And my next upcoming project in February, I will be having a Soul Sessions with Slim poetry event in Kitchen Culture on the South Side, right? So I'll keep you posted with that. I'm also going to have a roundtable event at the end of February. Other than that, y'all, I want to say thank you again to everybody who took the time out to watch. Please go ahead and leave your thoughts, comments, and all that. Other than that, self-love is mandatory. And thank y'all so much for tuning into Soulconnection's Conversation for Your Soul live podcast talk show. Road Vote Table Talk. We'll catch you later. Peace.
Peace.